YouTube? This is K-Pop Chaster again, and I'm here with Naruto review. Alright, so to get this chapter reviewed, let's just say one thing. Let me just say one thing. I guess this is really the end of all Tobi theories. I guess he actually is Obito, and we're gonna have to accept that. You know, that one theory, Obito, that we all thought was complete BS, you know, when we started learning about more of the facts, we were just like, oh, this guy cannot be Obito, you know, so knowledgeable, all that. You know, he happens to be Obito. Like, we're gonna have to face that. I believed it was Obito, like back when Tobi just was introduced, you know. I thought it was Obito. I was like, oh, this guy reminds me of Obito. You know, same hairstyle, you know, that one Sharingan thing exposed is still pretty suspicious. I thought it was Obito. And then later on, when I heard he gave Pain the Rinnegan, I was like, and his knowledge of the Uchiha and all that, I was like, this guy probably isn't Obito. So I changed my theory again, but it is Obito. That one theory that we all, that the most common theory that was out there, basically, right? So yeah, it's Obito, and the last page of the chapter kind of clarifies that fully. So anyway, back to the review. Kakashi, you know, he's like, are you really Obito? And so is Guy, because Guy knows him as well, you know. He's like, how did you survive, dude, you know? And there's a lot of flashback sequences in this chapter, so I'm just going to skip over that. It's basically the same memory of, you know, Kakashi, how he got his Sharingan, how Obito kind of supposedly died to let Rin and Kakashi leave, you know, all that. And then, you know, Naruto's asking, well, who the heck is this guy? And Kakashi's like, you know, he's an Uchiha from our team. You know, he's an Uchiha from my team, basically, when I was younger, and he was supposed to die in the last war. And, you know, what I was speculating before, you know, in the previous chapters, you know, of Obito, why he, if it was Obito, but it actually is now, so that's confirmed, the only reason why he turned evil, and, you know, I think a lot of us got the reason correct. It's because Kakashi let Rin die. Obito even clarifies it, you know. You know, Kakashi's asking him, like, well, why are you showing yourself now, you know? And Obito's just like, because you let Rin die, you know. That was like the most mainstream thing out there, you know. He's evil because Rin died, and that's true. I guess that is the reason why he became evil. Or probably influence of Madara as well, you know. So all of that goes on. Obito basically, you know, lost faith in the real world, and he's like talking about the reality world again. And Kakashi's like, why aren't you gonna blame me? And he's like, it's pointless blaming anyone in this reality world. And Kakashi's like, okay, whatever. You know, him and Guy are still kind of shocked about this. And Naruto just doesn't give a crap. He's, you know, kind of like third wheeling back there. He's kind of like the third wheel in that whole group. Because, like, he doesn't know what the heck is going on, but, you know, he's trying to convince Kakashi and Guy to keep on fighting, so that's good. So, Tobi's like, whatever, I'm done with you guys, you know. And so he basically goes for a fire jutsu, and Naruto blocks it with the tails or something. And at the end of the chapter, what basically confirms it's Obito is because Madara comes up. Madara comes up at the end of the chapter, and we see him say, looks like you're having fun here, Obito. He said Obito. So that's basically the confirmation. You know, fully done, all theories are over, he is Obito, for sure. And he's also, the fact that he knows Madara and him know each other, shows that Madara probably helped the guy out from the rubble, you know, or something like that. I have a feeling Obito rather now, I'm having a feeling he was influenced by Madara's plans, you know, that this whole Moon Knight plan, a lot of it was probably from Madara's influence, you know. I think in the previous Naruto chapter, Madara mentioned the Moon Knight plan, and I was like, wait, who told him about that? And so, I guess it was actually, he might have, you know, passed that plan on to Tobi, who is now Obito. right? He could have passed on his plans, his motives. That's why Obito knows a lot about the clan. That's why he knows a lot about this, you know, a lot of the other stuff. He's also acquainted with the Orochimaru, so that makes sense that he knows all this info. So that clarifies that. Not sure if Obito really fits with the timeline, but whatever. The fact Madara's here, I guess he made work of the Kages. The fact Madara's here, unless he decides to ditch the Kage and be like, you know what, you guys are boring, I'm leaving, and decides to go to the battlefield, or he, just ended the Kages, owned them. I don't think so. I'm thinking he just probably left because of boredom. The fact, he didn't really give a crap about the Kages anymore, but we'll see. Overall, it was an alright chapter. I mean, we didn't really see backstory. Again, with the flashbacks, we're always seeing the same flashbacks. We didn't get any backstory as to how he survived that boulder incident, but we're probably going to see that later. In the next chapter, maybe a few chapters, we'll probably see that. So that's pretty much my review on this chapter, and I'll see you guys.